Hi, it's Greg with the Gregory Group. Thanks for joining us again. What we're going to do this time is we're going to do some videos about the buying process, but we're going to break it up into 3 parts or else it'd be too long. Today we're going to go over the first part, and what we're going to talk about is the first 2 things you need to do when you're going to start looking for a home. And in the next part, we're talking about finding that perfect house for you, putting in a contract, and then the last part we'll talk about what happens in that time between when you put in that contract and then when you finally close on the house. So the first 2 things you need pretty much happen hand in hand. The first one, you're of course going to find a strong real estate agent to help you. It's always best to meet in the office so the agent can go over everything they can do for you and help you understand that buying process in a little more detail. And they're also going to want to do a thorough needs analysis so they can know what they're looking for you. The right agent, they're going to provide a lot of guidance along the buying process, especially if you haven't done it before. But even if you have done it before, most people only buy a home maybe once every 7 years, so it's always good to have someone who does this every single day to guide you along. And the other thing that a real estate agent does is, of course, help you find the right house. When we know what you're looking for, when we know the criteria, we can set up automated searches to make sure you're seeing any property that comes on the market that matches your criteria. Something else we can do is if you've got your area narrowed down pretty well and know really what you're looking for, a good agent, we can keep an eye out for pre-market properties. Sometimes you can get a jump on something if it hasn't come on the market yet. And sometimes we can even find off-market properties for our clients, a home that maybe the seller was months away from even putting it on a market, or maybe they weren't even considering putting it on a market in the first place. So other types of properties an agent can help with are for sale by owner and new construction. With for sale by owner, of course, you're driving by, you just see a sign in the yard. The best thing to do is just let your agent know, and your agent can reach out to the owner and figure out a showing directly with them. Also, with new construction, typically agents work with new construction buyers all the time, so we know the process very well. You definitely do want representation in that case, because even though the new construction, the agents there, they're very nice. They're very nice, but they are working on the side of the builder. You want someone who's there to represent your interests. Now, as part of finding the right home, you of course need to know what budget you're working with, right? So what you need to do is talk to a lender and get pre-qualified for a loan. Usually, a lender is going to have a quick chat with you on the phone to make sure you're in the right ballpark and get a sense of how they can help. You'll do things like maybe fill out an online application. The lender might pull your credit, and they may ask for different documents like pay stubs, tax returns, those type of things. Of course, you're free to compare lenders to see what different ones offer. But if you need a recommendation, just ask your realtor. They're certain to have people that they've worked with a lot and they know do a great job for their clients. Now, once an agent knows what you're looking for and how much you're qualified for, then we can start looking for houses. Stay tuned for the next part. In the meantime, reach out to me if you've got any kind of home-related questions I can answer for you. We love to help.